Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. Today I had a special request from Sheila for a wine bottle ornament. You'll need a wine bottle, your tools, 12 gauge aluminum and 1.5 millimeter aluminum, and 16 gauge copper, your tea lights, and some round forms. These are some that I made years ago with little bottles from the dollar store and glass embellishments. So you're going to use your round form. Just choose the size you need. I call these my little babushka dolls, little pill bottles. And we're going to start with the thicker 12 gauge wire, and we're going to just curve it around the bottom. Get your round pliers to turn it around, and then get the round form again to curve this around. This is my favorite way to make the treble clef. So we're going to wind it around a couple of times. I usually do this also on a cone if it's smaller. So now we're going to just take those circles and adjust them a little bit so we have one circle inside the other. Like I said, I usually do this on a cone. I'll link up a video for that in the description. And then just use your pliers to bring it right around. So now I'm going to slide a crystal bead on there so it fits snugly. Cut it flush with your Xeron flush cutters or whatever flush cutters you have, and just poke that end in so it's flush against the other wire. And now just overlap to form the treble clef. I call that my little magic trick. Adjust it as you need. And then you can also just hook the one wire in so it's more secure. That's optional. And then take the round pliers again and form your little loop at the bottom of the treble clef. Now you could bring it straight down, or you can curve it back to make it more centered. Whatever you like is fine, and bring it straight down. I have other tutorials for other musical notes, and many of my wire designs can be used as embellishments. So we're going to clip this to about 3/4 of an inch and poke it right in the cork. You can add a bit of crazy glue if you're worried it's going to come out, but just wiggle it in there so it sits right on the cork. So it's centered in there. And then now if you want to put some tea lights, I just got these from the dollar store. So just open them up, stretch out the cord, and just feed them into the bottle. Unfortunately, I only had red ones, but you can use any color of tea lights that you like. And then it's just got a little battery pack that you can stick on the side if you need. And we're going to put this cork on top, and then we just flip it on, and there you go. Just place it on the table like that. And that's the finished one. It shows you with the lights in there. And so for the second one, we are just going to take the 12 gauge aluminum wire, and we're going to form a heart. So I call these my Mimi hearts. Just take the wire, fold it in half, crisscross them, and then curve this around to make the shape of the heart. I'm using my largest pill bottle for this. Just bring it around on both sides. Adjust it as you need. Straighten out the wires. The aluminum is quite soft. So we're just going to bend it around till you're happy with the shape. Just bend it back and forth a bit. And then we want to twist the long end around and give it a good little tug. And then the short end, I'll just adjust it so it's centered, and then I pull the short end around back. This way it will stay in place and not wiggle around back and forth. It'll stay nicely symmetrical, so give it a clip. And then we're just going to push in the end with the flat pliers. And then after that, you want to bring the wires straight down, straighten it out. And that's our basic heart. And from there, we're going to get a smaller wire. So I have some 1.5 millimeter aluminum wire. Again, you can do these in copper wire, any wire that you like. And we're just going to do our letters. So I will link up a playlist of letter tutorials in the description. I basically do one initial and then a heart and then another initial. You can do these for wedding cake toppers, wine bottle toppers, anything you like. They're pretty basic, just a heart with the letters in it. You can do full names if you like. And just bring it around to form the heart. I've even done and signs instead of hearts sometimes. Or you could just do the initials without the hearts. Anything goes. So we're just going to keep adjusting it as I go. Bring the wire up. And then use the smaller pliers. We're going to form a little loop. Bring it around. And then get a pen or any round form. Bring it around for the top loop of the R. Just curve it around and then hold it with your hands and bring the wire to the back. There's many different ways you can do letters. Like I said, I'll link up a playlist of tutorials and I have templates as well. So we're going to bring that around. So now we're going to figure out the placement in the heart and just hold it firmly and wind the end around to secure it in place. And the other side, wind it around 2 or 3 times. Give it a good little tug. And then from there, we're going to clip the ends flush, both sides. Adjust it as you need. You can curve them out a little bit if you like. And then from there, we're just going to hold it on the top of the bottle. This is a screw bottle, so you can just wind it around the grooves of the screw bottle to hold it in shape. That'll help keep it firmly in place. Just follow those grooves, curve it right around, and then hold it with your thumb and bend it up. And then the other end, you can just bring it down. You could have left the end longer to make more ornate decorations on the bottle, but this is just simple. Just do a little spiral at the top to finish it off, and it'll hold it in place nicely. Just turn it right in, use your flat pliers, use your fingers. This wire is quite soft. And just make sure it's nicely centered. And there you go. And it looks nice with the tea lights as well, or fairy lights they're called. So now for the last one, which is just a simple initial to go on top of the bottle, we're going to use our larger round forms. I'm making a B, so we're going to take the pill bottle and bring it around. Just keep adjusting it. You could do a lot of the bending by hand. This wire is soft, and when you bend it by hand, it makes a nice kind of loose, whimsical look to it. So just play around with it, curve it out, and then to do the curve, it's good to put a round form in there to make it a little cleaner. So from there, I'm going to just do a little loop to the back to hold the end, bring it up, and then clip it flush. We just want that end to be tucked in, so get your flat pliers. And then from there, I'm going to bend it and then bring it around the top of the bottle as we did before. Now this wire is quite a bit longer, so you can bring it down and do more little spirals. You could wind it around the bottle as many times as you like. It's really free form. The issue that Sheila was having was her bottle was frosted, so it was scratching the bottle. But if your bottle is not frosted, you shouldn't have a problem. You can just bring it around and around. And if you do have a frosted bottle, just wind it around the top. And then for the end, we're just going to take the end with our round pliers and curve it around. Just go slowly. This is another way to do spirals without the cone. And just little by little, just move it in. Get it started with your pliers. And then after, you can actually just do it by hand when it gets a little bigger. So just take it with your thumb and your finger and wind it around. The spirals are a nice way to finish off the wire. So just keep adjusting it till it's centered. Press it down, and there you have your simple initial bottle with the fairy lights. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.